Hi ladies, welcome to the first ever reading of WOTC, which stands for Words on the Crown. Today's reading is my own, and it is something that I wrote as I was reflecting on my experiences as a young woman, someone who's in her 20s and kind of maneuvering life. And I reflected on the fact that I have a very persistent fear of the dark. And I sometimes get very metaphorical when I think of the things that are kind of always existing in my life. There are things that repeat themselves in my life and nuances that really don't go away. And for me, this fear of the dark is one that I've always had. And I kind of sat down and I just started to write a piece that I feel was kind of relevant to the female community in a metaphorical sense, and maybe for some people in a literal sense as well. So I'm going to read it, and it will kind of kick off this new layer of our brand, which is going to be, in my opinion, a very beautiful one that showcases a lot of the written words of powerful women. It might even showcase real-time experiences that they've had, and hopefully will make a really big impact on the female community. So I'm going to go right ahead, very authentically and organically, just read this excerpt that I've written myself. I'm a 23-year-old woman. I'm not sure if I've ever truly slept in complete darkness, at least not without worry. My blanket like a shield against a knife or a captor. A love so deep I thought sleeping beside you might act as a savior. You left and suddenly the dark became lighter. My nightlight became annoying, a nuisance, a bother. The other night I thought boldly. I rolled over to my side atop pillows and blankets, a once fortress made of feathers. My heart pounded and I panicked. Can I sleep in the dark now? I reached over with a shaky hand. I thought of you. The light switched off and complete darkness. At first I thought, turn it back on. No, I'm not ready yet. But then the stars. Above me, a mess of glowing plastic stars were stuck to the ceiling with Scotch tape. An instant wave of calm broke over and around my head. A smile peeled over my face, and I thought, the woman before me must have gotten through this too. For me, this is a real personal poem. It's a real personal piece for things that are currently going on in my life as a young woman. I'm trying to figure out life. I'm trying to figure out how to live on my own and be 100% independent. And this experience I've always had with complete darkness is in a lot of ways a symbol for independence and freedom and lack of fear. And the metaphor I use in this poem is very powerful to me because it's something that's really relevant. And this experience I had with turning off the lights for the first time in my entire, young life, and seeing these glowing stars on the ceiling that were taped there by someone who had come before me, and deciding to see that predecessor as a female is so empowering to me and so important and relevant to the way I see the strength of the world. The strength of the world to me in my head, the freedom of the world to me in my head is female. And I think that is very, very, very important and something that we should all, as a human race, learn to adapt to and kind of take on. Strength is woman. Strength is a woman. A lack of fear is womanhood. Women are the symbol of strength, honor, warriorship. And I think that as a young woman, I'm very thankful to be one. This has been the first reading of WOTC, Words on the Crown, which I'm very excited to take part in from here on out. If you'd like to submit to WOTC, if you're interested in showcasing something that you truly, truly are passionate about, that you've written or experienced, or even something that was not written by you but you'd like to read, please feel free to reach out to us. You can either reach out at info@queenapparel.com, or you can, slide into our DMs. You can hit us up on the website, whatever you feel most comfortable with. we're really looking forward to hearing from you, and I'm truly looking forward to continuing this journey and this part of our brand. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. Stay empowered.